All right, Shalom. This is Kanaksa Ban Yashar from the GMS Lions Den Camp, coming with a short lesson called Nowhere to Go But Up. Because I was at work the other day and a young lady at my job was talking about all these things, and she brought up the subject of martial law and everything like that. And she said, and the FEMA camps. And the question she asked me, she's like, well, what are you going to do when all this happens? I'm like, I'm going to be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rely on the faith that I have in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And basically, it's just talking about that. The name of the lesson is Nowhere to Go But Up. All right, for the ones that choose to take off the fashions of this world and put on that righteous garment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So first of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to all the Arkin that are out there on the highways and byways, week in and week out, pushing the truth in sincerity and in truth, and prophesying the destruction of this wicked kingdom called America. All right? Let's get started. This is Isaiah 59 and 17. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he put on the garment of vengeance for clothing, and was clothed with the zeal of as a cloak. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands he will repay recompense. All right. Now us as being the elect, we're gonna put on righteousness as a breastplate, breastplate, and actually we're gonna wear the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, because that's our duty, to go out there and prophesy the destruction of this wicked kingdom called America, and also to fish for the elect. But we have to have on the proper armor as we fish for the elect. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we have to study, read, look at current events, study the history, study the Hebrew, and teach these things to our kids, teach these things to whoever's willing to whoever's willing to listen, but put it out there in the atmosphere for whoever to hear or forbear, right? And that's our job. And we will be repaid a reward for our works, and the wicked will be repaid a recompense for their evil works. So any adversary to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is an adversary to us, and vice versa. Any adversary to the elect is an adversary to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? Because the elect are the ones that are going to walk that righteous path, right? To seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? As a matter of fact, let me get a precept to that. This is Ephesians chapter 6. Let me see. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand, to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right? So, as a matter of fact, I forgot what that. Okay. Let's go to the one with the concordance, because I want to look up that word wiles and get a clear understanding of what that word wiles means. I know most of y'all can probably already know, but it might be somebody out there that doesn't really know. So I just want to touch all bases that I can, hopefully edify the people, to whoever's listening. Okay. The word wiles right there is cunning arts, deceit, crafty, and trickery. The trickery of the devil. All right. So we can continue reading it on this one with the Strong's Concordance. All right. Put on the whole armor of Shlaki. This is Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, because this world is full of darkness. His elect are the ones that have that light that are shining in the midst of darkness. You know what I'm saying? So us being that light in the midst of that darkness, you know, is what is that marking that's being placed on his elect. All right. This is Ephesians 6:13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh. Now, what does it mean by that whole armor? Because that whole armor is the whole truth. Because he's not going to leave you short-handed in any type of way to go in this spiritual warfare. Why would he not give you the proper weapons to fight? That includes his name, the pure doctrine, and you know what I'm saying, and the pure truth. There's no way around it. He will not give you everything necessary that's needed for you to fight this battle. You know. It's Ephesians 6:13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. All right, the evil day is that time of destruction. All right, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. All right, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Right, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Now, a lot of people feel like us being GMS that we teach hate. We don't teach hate. We teach righteousness. We teach the truth, which is really peace. But before peace can come, judgment must come. You can't just sweep everything under the rug. So people don't want to hear the judgment that GMS puts out. But it's the true judgment of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. It's not our judgment, right? It was just given unto us through the Spirit. All right, you know. So read it again. This is Ephesians 6:14. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right, those fiery darts are the missiles. And how we gonna quench them? We're going to be pulled through the fire. Plain and simple, we're going to be pulled through the fire. The ones that have faith, the ones that are the elect. All right? The 144,000 in you know what I'm saying, in a numeral mixed multitude, you know. So those are the ones that are going to be able to quench the fire. That faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to help us quench the fire. All right? So as long as we have that faith, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, not in no Jehovah, no Jesus, or nothing like that. We have to have faith in the true power, man. Not no fake power that Esau puts out there for it to be a stumbling block unto us. All right? This is Ephesians 6:17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. All right? And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel. And that's the point. Make known the mystery of the gospel, because this word is written in the mystery, man. The word is written in the mystery, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a stumbling block to a lot of people, but it's salvation to its elect in the 1/3. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way to go but up, as once you obtain this truth and put in those works through the faith of Yahweh Shai, man, that he's going to come and deliver us, man, that Yahweh's going to send him to deliver us. All right? So there's nowhere to go but up from this point. The ones that chose to put away the fashions of this world and cleave onto the word, man. You know, like today is Wednesday. I posted on my Facebook, my woman crush Wednesday was the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? I put Sirach 1:26 as you know what I'm saying, to as an example of, you know, what we should be obtaining. This word, man. That's our woman. Let her be our first woman. You know, these other women could come after that, but let the wisdom be our guide. our guidance. You know what I'm saying? Let us cleave on the wisdom like as we would a woman, like caress wisdom as we would caress a woman, latch on to wisdom as we would a physical woman. All right, that's what helps seal our faith. Right, she gives us an understanding of who our power really is, divine wisdom. That is, I'm not talking about earthly and carnal wisdom. All right, next scripture is Amos. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. This is Amos chapter 5 and 18. All right. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what is an end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So this is coming at these people in these churches and also at GOCC talking about that flea doctrine. Because if judgment is coming upon you, you can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because he's going to force you to call on a higher in Yeshaya, whatever y'all be calling upon. And he's going to see, tell them to give you salvation. That's why if you had the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is the true power, and you knew these scriptures, man, you wouldn't be trying to leave nowhere, man. Because the scriptures say, blessed are the ones that are still around when the destruction comes. Because we get to see the glory and the salvation, the glory and the power of the true power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that bottom line. So what are you running from? You can't escape judgment, man. You cannot escape judgment, man. You're going to see nothing but straight darkness. The only light you're going to see are the saints, man. The saints and the angels in Yahweh Shai, man. Everything else is going to be complete, utter darkness. Bottom line, man. So there's nowhere else for us to go but up. And we're seeing, we need to keep pushing, you know. And I'm speaking for myself also, man. It's been about 3 weeks since I made a video, made a lesson, man. And Tahar put it out there that we need to be doing at least 2 lessons a week. Then he said, at least, if you ain't doing 2, at least do 1. Man, we're seeing the feet of this statue of Nebuchadnezzar fall, man. The feet that was part iron and part clay, man, at the bottom, man. Man, we're seeing it fall right now, man. We're seeing Esau tip over. We're seeing the rebirth of Rome being destroyed because they fighting, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know that they're all the same people and they divided amongst each other, man. They fighting against each other and they falling, man. The more we push, the more we put this truth out there, man, the more they're going to start fighting physically and killing themselves, man. Just like how we were killing ourselves because we are ignorant to the fact of who we really are. I'm pretty much half of the members of GMS were pretty much thoroughbred street dudes that don't play no games, man. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't no punks, man. But we just didn't have the knowledge that we have right now that contains that roaring lion spirit that we had at the point in time when we were in the streets. Now we added that type. Now we added that darkness and we have that light. So we need to be pushing that light, man. Pushing that light, man. And go ahead and push this statue over, man. Let it crumble and fall, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Like, for real, man. I mean, it's a lot of Akim out there, man, that I commend, that I take my hats off to, because, man, they dropping a lesson every hour, dang near. You know? They're really giving a push. They're giving so much push. They're giving push for the rest of the Akim that ain't giving that good of a push, man. They're inspiring the other brothers to push. You know? And study hard and study hard and work even harder, man. You know, putting this word out. That's what's gonna get us up out of here, man. That's gonna show the glory of our true power, man. And he's gonna give us glory unto that. Aside from that too, man, he's gonna let the world know that, you know what I'm saying, we're his people. Like they ain't gotta believe us right now, but he's gonna make it known, man. He's gonna show. He's gonna show it. Next scripture is Matthew 13 and 24. All right, this is Matthew 13 and 24. Another parable. Is that right? Yeah, come. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sows good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed the tares among the wheats and went his way. But when the blades were sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. All right? But let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them up in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right, I want to get a quick precept to that. All right, this is Revelations chapter 7. Chapter 7. Okay, so now that binding up, all right. After these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, and those seas and those trees could represent people. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Right? So that's what he was talking about with the wheat and the tares. Now let's go back to Matthew's real quick, because he's going to gather up his elect, and which are the wheat, and the 2/3 in these other nations, he's going to burn them up. Those are the tares, right? Because he scattered us amongst the tares, right? That's what happened when we got cast out of Israel. He scattered us on the 4 corners of the earth, amongst the tares, amongst our enemies, right? So let's go back to Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at 36. All right. This is Matthew 13 and 36. Then Yahushua said sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us this parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth good seed is the Son of Man, Yahushua. The field is a world, right? And the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels, right? Those 4 angels that was holding back the destruction that he was talking about in Revelation 7. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, which is the missiles, so shall it be in the end of the world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all the things that offend, and them that do iniquity. And he shall cast them into a furnace. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth in the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Right? So basically, you know what I'm saying, we get salvation, the wheat, and the tares get destruction, and the missiles. So it is up to us to stick around, to be gathered up. Because if we're going to be judged, we're going to be judged. We can't run from the judgment, man. Esau's going to hide in caves and rocks and stuff. They can't hide from their judgment. So what makes you think you're going to hide from your judgment? GOCC. That's bullshit, false doctrine, man. Next scripture is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 20. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not to see the things that happen in the last days. And passing away as the cloud is not talking about when two women were grinding in the field and one was taken away. Because GOCC teaches that the one that's taken away was taken away for judgment. No, the one that was left behind was left for judgment. But he's talking about, right here is talking about the ones that die before salvation comes. But the ones that are living that get to see the salvation are more blessed to be taken away. The grinding in the field, two women grinding in the field, one shall be taken other. That's salvation right there. That's another form of the wheat and the tares. The wheat's gonna be taken away in the tares. The tares gonna be left here to burn by the nuclear destruction. Plain and simple. It don't get no easier than that. It's not rocket science. It is to some though. Let me reframe that statement. This is 2nd Ezra's. I'm gonna start back over. 2nd Ezra's 13 and 20. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, this is the interpretation of that vision. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah. Let me start over. Let me go back. Go up a little bit further. I should have started at 18. Let me start at 18. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 18. Now understand I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them, and those that are left behind. Therefore are they coming to great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet is it easier for them that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open up unto thee the things that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in the end time, I hope I'm saying that word right. He that shall endure the peril in that time has kept himself. They that have befallen into danger are such as that have works and faith towards the Almighty. All right. Know this, therefore they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. That's what it's talking about, taken away up in the clouds. It wasn't talking about the cloud that Yahushua going to ride on his chariot that's going to beam us up. That's a truth that he talking about, pass away as a spirit and going into the afterlife. That's what he was talking about in the beginning. All right, so it's better for us to stick around and endure this and to see what's about to happen than to try to run from it. Because the only thing he's going to be showing us is his power and his glory. He's going to show his election and 1/3 his merciful side. We're going to see Yahweh. The rest of the world is going to see Alashadja, which means this power and destruction. That's what they're going to see, but we're going to see his merciful side. His very merciful side, man. Next scripture is 2nd Ezra chapter 2. Who's going to see his merciful side? Verse 45. All right. I'm going to start at 44. 2nd Ezra 2 and 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms. So the ones that he's going to give salvation to are the ones that are going to have his true name. The ones, because according to Acts, it said, there's no other name under heaven that we shall call upon for salvation. And John chapter 17, verse 6, he said he will make his name manifest make his name manifest to those that he has given him out of the world. So the elect are going to have his true name, man. The elect are going to have his true name. And I'll end it off with, let me see. New Testament, Revelations, chapter 11, verse 12. This is Revelation, chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. That's the cloud of salvation, not the other cloud that was spoken about in 2nd Ezra, all right? And their enemies beheld them. And those are the enemies beheld them, because those are the tares. Our enemies, those are the tares that are going to be left on the earth to burn up, all right? So we get to see the magnificent glory of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And that in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God of heaven. All right. So with that being said, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to the brothers, the sincere brothers that are out there on the highways and byways and that are flooding the internet, that are giving that great push to the seed of destruction of this sinful kingdom that was created by Esau, the so-called white man. Shalom.